Here we go. We're trying to do another best build order for Abathur. Things kind of change here and there on co-op, and I want to make sure that I have some of the later stuff. We are going to be going for what I feel is the highest DPS army that Abathur can produce, which is going to be Mutalisks, Ultimate Evolutions, and Queens, with as many upgrades as I can, as fast as possible. We will be going for a 20 supply Roach Warren, followed by a 1918 Spine Crawler,
Be prepared to prevent
into
the shuttles from escaping.
19 Extractors. Really not too much else to say about that. I'll go over everything I do as I do it, but the first Overlord was sent out, at least on this map, to immediately start working on getting some nests on the ramp there. Best place to put them. Unfortunately, because I have to send my second Overlord over here, it doesn't really hit this as fast as I'd like it to, so I'm going to get a couple drones over here just to kind of get me a little more vision. And hopefully, as soon as this finishes, we can have enough creep. See, that's the one problem with this map, is that normally I like to send my first Overlord in order to get us vision of the rocks, but I wanted to make sure I had this sooner. But we'll get 1918. And we'll get basically to 22 supply as fast as possible. Work on an Overlord. After that, saturate our gases, because that's extremely important. Now, if you get that perfectly timed 22 supply is all you really need after you get your Overlord and a couple other things, but I'll also get this and this because it was a little bit later than I'd like it to be. But this should be basically done really soon. And continue
We got some visitors heading for our base. They don't look too friendly.
Hostile Zerg encountered.
Gonna get my Roach first here, and then I'll get a couple other things started there. Gonna get my lair started, and just a bunch of drones right now. I do like to build queens out of this as fast as possible, but I'm only building these extra nests over here so that I can hopefully pull some units from over here. I like to get to hive as fast as possible, so as soon as this is done, I'll build my infestation pit. Pull some stuff from over here. Try to get away from that overseer. Okay, pull back. Okay, good. Gonna get my hive. And then as soon as I get enough gas and minerals for a spire,
we got enemy forces inbound on our base,
so I don't get hurt. Okay, this is a roach comp, that's really good. Get 2 more roaches in just a second, but that should be my Brutalisk, and I'll have him move over there.
Your Zerg have bloodied their claws.
Go back. You ultimately just want to get to your ultimate evolutions as fast as possible. Go ahead and make sure I saturate, because again, gas is the most important thing for Abathur here.
Nests ready. Deployment advised.
Let's get a bunch of nests here.
We've located your main objective. You must destroy the shuttles headed for the central conduit.
Tons of workers. Gonna get some nest over here.
Your Zerg have bloodied
sure I get out of here pretty quick, because I don't want to lose this roach. Start making some queens out of here. Overlords, queens, stuff like that.
Got an enemy attack coming for our base. Stay frosty.
Have bloodied their claws.
Go back a little bit more. I'm going to go through that as much as possible.
Mutation complete. This could prove useful.
Get these. Should get included this real quick.
The Zelnaga shrines nearby are reacting to Amon's armies. Researching them may provide useful intel, but we will
These
need
guys
an
out.
escort.
Now that I got this, continue to get
Shuttles
more,
eliminated, commanders.
and then get 3.
Now that is how you do it.
Preparing a
Needlisks.
research vessel. Let's make
And
this
stuff
one
there
count.
Over here.
Turrets besiege. Your Zerg have bloodied their claws.
Stupid roach. I have the Mutalisk on control group at the moment, so I can
Multiple toxic nests.
actually utilize them to the best.
Your Zerg have birthed a new. Your Zerg
Queens
have
on this
bloodied
control
their
group.
claws.
Another warp conduit has been activated. A
Got
wave of
that.
shuttles is headed toward it.
That's our cue. We need to bring that thing down quick-like.
Lag quick or quick lack? Next attacker should come over here.
Mutation complete. This could prove useful.
Gotta keep it going on these guys. Get that one and this one. Actually, I'll start off with that to get into that. These guys should be all the queens I need. Pull a couple of these guys. Make sure I have some detection.
Hostile organisms approaching. Must secure perimeter. Your Zerg have mutated some minor regeneration. Your allies have entered combat without heal armies.
All this. Wyverns. And now I'm gonna make
Evil.
Your allies have
4.
entered combat without you.
You have prevented the shuttle's
I
escape.
just need 1
Swarm
more Brutalisk.
unstoppable.
Sorry, Leviathan.
Cannot escape.
Scan complete. Thank you for your help. They would have been lost without you.
The objective's safe. Nice work, team. You best get ready. Enemy's headed for our base.
And I like to put a bunch of extra overlords on the secondary control group I have set up for my Vipers. Thus allowing me my Leviathan should be able to clear all this.
Sky will belong to
And
Swarm.
again, we're making sure to continue to get as many upgrades as possible. Now that I have all of my Leviathans,
Toxic
start
nests
worrying about
must use.
getting Mutas and again upgrades.
Mend is now ready.
Gonna drop a bunch of nests here. Now I can bring my queens out and not worry
We're
about
detecting
them
your
getting
main
killed.
objective. A wave of shuttles inbound on an
Now that I've
active
got all of my
conduit.
saturation, it's just upgrades,
Futile
and
action.
then Mutalisks. So I'm gonna go attack into here. And I like to have all of the overlords with my army here, because that allows me to devour them for energy if my Vipers ever get low on energy. Should have an attack wave coming real soon. So I'm gonna hang out here just a little longer. Out
Your
of
Zerg,
here.
your Zerg have bloodied their claws.
Evolution complete. Perhaps it will even suffice.
Enemy inbound.
Deal with this
Must
attack wave, and
defend
again,
Hive
upgrades.
cluster.
The shuttles have been destroyed.
And what's also nice is if you ever lose any of your
Poor planning.
overseers, you have
Research vessel ready. Let's get a team to that
overlords
shrine.
ready to go to help you get right back to it. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and take this opportunity to start clearing more of the map.
Zerg have bloodied their claws.
And picking up biomass. Now, my Vipers are on their own control group, so I don't run them in and have them die for no reason at all. I'm going to start clearing this side of the map for my partner, because he really wants to try to clear out the map.
Hyperions inbound.
2 warp conduits are operating at once. A wave of shuttles is heading for each.
Finding or disabling Cloud is important. Now, if you're going up against like a Terran mech or a Terran, a Sky Comp, you really want to make sure that you grab the battle cruisers, and that'll stop them from casting an auto.
Your allies
I'm
have
detecting an enemy attack. They're heading towards us now.
Now, if you go up against a ground comp, you actually have really set up, because you can basically kill everything with just your toxic nests.
Your Zerg have bloodied their claws.
Your allies have
Your
entered
Zerg
combat
have
without
bloodied
you.
their claws.
You really don't have to worry about much at all.
Cloaked units. Detection advised.
Now that I cleared out this side, I'm going to clear out the other side for my partner, so he
Scans
doesn't have to
confirm
worry
the
about
shuttle's
that, and you can start
destruction.
clearing out and getting more
You ain't going anywhere.
minerals. Now, this is normally
Scans
where I
are
just start spamming a
Science
bunch of
owes you a great
drones
debt, Commanders.
so that I can
We did some nice work here.
start clearing and getting some
Your
extra
Zerg have mutated some mind.
defenses around the locks, or the warp gates, I guess you'd call them at this point.
Generation. Healing in
Docking bay,
progress.
and then the
Your
warp
allies
gates
have
are the
entered
ones down
combat
here.
without you.
I'm going to start getting some
Zerg have
nests
bloodied their
here.
claws.
Another wave of shuttles is headed for a warp conduit.
Target in transit. Will pursue.
But this is basically it. There's really not too much left to do here.
Your allies have entered combat without you. Your allies have entered combat without you.
Now we're going to have another attack wave coming from here. Let's gonna clear that. I'm gonna go ahead and jump over here and get this. And just to get my last upgrades there.
A wave of shuttles has been shot down.
And that clears that.
Escape pattern inefficient. Easily disrupted. Hive cluster targeted for
And clear out the rest of the
attack.
map, and then we're basically done here.
Incoming enemies.
Our research vessel is ready. We're moving out now.
And so I just want to make sure that I'm in the right spot to cast Disabling Cloud when I need it. And that's really about it at this point. Now, at this point, I could spend a lot of time and energy
Many toxic nests ready. Deployment advised.
making a few Devours. But I was more focused on getting my attack upgrades for my Mutalisks than necessarily anything else.
Your Zerg have mutated
A
some
wave of
too
shuttles
far
is
ahead,
making
so
its
I
way
passed
to
a
an
bunch
active
of
warp conduit.
Blinding Cloud.
Objective attempting escape. Will intercept.
And lots of drones. Now, normally I would put a bunch of spore
The
crawlers
shuttles are no more.
across all three. But my
Looks
partner,
like
like I
this
said,
is your
really wants to try to
stop.
clear out, mine out the map, at least of minerals, so I don't want to take... I don't want to do anything to this one
Enemy
here,
attack imminent.
because that way it'll give it a
Prepare
little more time to clear out the
defenses.
map.
I'm calling in the Hyperion.
Your Zerg have bloodied their drones are being exterminated.
Your allies have entered combat without
This
you.
could prove useful.
Your allies have entered combat without you. Your allies have entered combat without you.
Screen up there.
We've gathered the data we need. Thank you for the
Bunch more
escort,
over
commanders.
here.
Looks like the objective's gonna hold.
And then this one, last one,
Your allies
after
have
the
entered
next couple
combat
sets.
without you.
Okay, let's go back.
Your allies have entered combat without your
Amon has activated all 3 warp conduits. Hurry, commanders. We must stop the shuttles.
And again, I'm gonna let this opportunity here to let hopefully. Oh, please don't kill that one. Oh, he killed it.
Your
Okay,
allies
never mind.
have entered combat without
Your hive cluster is besieged.
A well-deserved victory. The shuttles have been eliminated.
I thought we were gonna let that one go, but never mind. Anyway, so that's basically the best build order for Abathur. Now, again, Devours would have been helpful there, but not so much. They do add a lot of DPS. Probably could have made them, but like I said, I was more focused on getting upgrades from Mutalisk than necessarily getting those. And it was a ground attack, so we didn't really need to worry about too much of that. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed. Thanks so much. I'm Hunter FI. Make sure to subscribe and hit that like button.